Nearly 80 officers from across Central Louisiana came to LSUA today to learn how to better respond to people with autism. The goal is to make encounters safer and more understanding. KELB's Davion Telsey has that story.
So we're going to be talking about key characteristics of autism. How does autism present? We know that it's a spectrum, so that means that it's going to look different depending on the individual that you're going to come across.
Autism rates in Central Louisiana are nearly twice the national average. That's why officers gathered at LSUA for a special training hosted by St. Mary's Residential Community and Services.
Teaching them just techniques on how to interact with people with autism. You know, we all have different abilities and different ways of going about our daily living skills, and the spectrum is so very wide. And Dr. DeBrin is just teaching them a little bit today about people who are on the spectrum and how to make those encounters as safe as possible for everyone.
The session included expert advice and role-play scenarios, showing officers how to spot signs of autism and how to respond calmly.
Law enforcement learning a little more about autism is right in the middle of our mission, working with St. Mary. You know, we have a Sparrow program here for students with autism and developmental disabilities, and they actually have a college experience. So we have a lot invested in the Sparrow program, which is very directly related to working with autistic kids.
Organizers say the more officers who learn to understand autism, the better they can help during emergencies without making things worse.
It helps improve the interactions between officers and people who may be on the spectrum, because, you know, knowledge is power. When you know about different things with people, or when you can understand that person, then it helps make those interactions easier and safer for everyone.
Autism can be misunderstood, especially in high-stress moments, but learning about it helps law enforcement and the community work together more safely.
You know, you're going to have issues, and sometimes it is autism, and they need to know how to deal with those activities that need to be dealt with law enforcement. The key thing that I want to do at LSUA, and we're doing today with St. Mary's, is improve the quality of life for our community. I live here, you live here. We want it to be the best community it can be. So if law enforcement is better trained to deal with autistic people, we're going to have a better community.
Leaders hope this training will spread to other parts of the state. In Alexandria, for News Channel 5, I'm Davion Telsey.